What's up, guys? It's Tony, and today I'm going to be doing kind of a special video. And I have a Sega Genesis in my hand. Actually, I have two of them, and I'll be doing kind of a tutorial video. There was a lady on Facebook that I've actually bought and sold games to, and she was trying to sell a bunch of her Sega games, and I got to talking to her. It's like, why? Because I wanted them. I was like, why are you selling these? And then, come to find out, she couldn't get this to work. So I offered to fix it for free. And I do that from time to time, especially if I buy and sell from people on Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear these apart for you guys, show you what it looks like on the inside, and see if I can get it to work, that kind of thing. So stay tuned to see if I can get it going, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, so here's one of the Segas. The other Sega is hanging out over here. So, Sega Genesis Model 2. And this was actually my first Sega Genesis that I had. I didn't have the Model 1. I remember playing the Model 1. But the first thing I'm going to do is I always test to see, and I plugged it in to see if there's power. And there's power. Alright, the second thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and plug in. And I got a really funky old school setup here. And that's what I wanted on this CRT TV. And I got a daisy chain there with my NES RF switch. I'm not too fancy here down in the game room when it comes to retro stuff. So, I'm going to put in Light Crusader. And we're going to do a test. And as she said, it's not working. Let's make sure I have it on the right channel. Apparently, I don't. Making myself look bad. Okay, channel 3. Let's make sure that the system... I couldn't remember if there was a channel 3 switch or not. Let's look on the RF switch. She has it on channel 3. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, instead of being lazy, I'm going to unhook this. Sorry for the lighting back here. Just to double check to make sure it's not the RF switch for the Sega. Before I take it apart. So this is going to go behind the TV. Okay, so it's plugged in. Let's see what happens. Nada. Interesting. Before I even take this thing apart, I'm going to try to go simple. I'm going to use one of my RF switches and see if it's just a bad RF switch. So I'm going to come back to you guys here in a second. Okay, guys, so I hooked up my RF switch to this Sega, and you always want to go with the easiest first before you start tearing anything apart and cleaning and all that stuff. So I made sure that the actual cartridge was clean and all that. So let's see. Ho ho. Lo and behold, I was right. Wow. So this isn't going to be much of a video. Wow. Okay. Huh. Crazy. I actually haven't played like Crusader yet. Let's just see here. Okay, so it's working. I'm gonna try the other one out too. Okay. Save data is corrupt. The game is working. Okay, that's all that matters. Okay. Apparently the save data is corrupt. So I'm gonna come back at you guys. I'm gonna try out that other Sega. And I'm pretty sure it was just that RF switch. So I'll come back at you here in just 1 second. Alright guys, so I hooked up that other Sega. You see it over there. And gonna test it out. And pretty sure she just had a bad RF switch. And that's an easy fix. You can get those for $5. Cheap. You can order them online. Now I might even have an extra one I might just give to her. We'll see. So, let's try it out. Works. Shining Force 2, if you don't know. But it works. Sound's not an issue. That sounds great on that TV, by the way. Only thing with that Sega is there's no, like, the red light doesn't come on whenever you power it up. Maybe that's what she was talking about. So, it is what it is. I'm actually going to do one more little clip. I'm going to pull out one of my, I think I have an RF switch I'm probably just going to give her. So, yeah. So, I'll show you guys that, and that'll probably be the end of the video. Okay guys, so this is the last video. I found an extra one for her, and I'm gonna hook up both real quick. So I already hooked it up. Works perfect. Test the sound real quick. Perfect. I think something might be wrong with this controller. I'm actually gonna switch out to a different controller real quick. That's what's handy about having a drawer full of controllers, is that you're never like, oh man, where the heck are they? Let's try it out. Works. Maybe that's why that Light Crusader was not working. Let's see if any of my save files are on here. Continue. This controller seems to be junky too. Goblin. Oh, I don't have a save file on here. That's what it is. Okay. I think something's wrong with this controller. This is at the very beginning of the game. Okay, I'm gonna try out the other Sega real quick. And then that down.
Okay.
Unplug Shining Force 2. One of my all-time favorite games. Both of these are hers.
I like running.
So I'll probably clean them up for her, too. Just to be nice. I don't know why it does that. Works perfect. Alright guys, so that being said, I highly recommend that you always go easy whenever you're messing with these old game consoles, okay? Start with the cables, start with the wires, the RF switch, the power adapter, the controllers if you're having issues with that, okay? Always, it's just like when you're dealing with like cars, always start with what is cheapest, alright? Before you take a screwdriver to the thing and tear it apart and basically ruin it. I've ruined a Sega Genesis when I was in high school doing that. Frustrated because I couldn't get it to work. Luckily it wasn't my first one. But if you guys learned anything from this tutorial, it's not really a tutorial, but always go cheapest first. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. This is kind of an interesting video. I might do this from time to time. And if, you know, somebody needs me to repair or look at something, I usually can. NES, Super NES, Sega, PS1, PS2, some Sega CD stuff, some Sega Saturn stuff. But usually it's a pretty quick fix. In retro gaming, these things are getting older and older and older. You're bound to run into something. So that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do so. Thanks for watching.